and we're gonna get hung up. That's what's gonna happen. Oh, there it is. We got ourselves a whale. Got ourselves a whale on the crawl. All right, man, I swear I got Satan's booty sweat running right down my cheeks. You see that stuff right there? That lets you know we are right at the midst of like hell of summer. It's 93 degrees, but it doesn't matter because we have that one bait that is really gonna change everything. I'm gonna be coming right down and we're gonna be punching a little bit of that grass cover because that's where those bass are most likely gonna be hanging up this time, especially during the heat of the day. They're probably gonna be tucked away. And if you drink, don't drive, use the watermelon crawl. We're in the weeds, baby. We're in the weeds. Are we gonna be able to reel them in? I got a pretty small hook for this thing. Oh my God, actually is nice. You guys getting a load of this? Right here. The crawl is the lull. He ate that thing and didn't leave no crumbs. All right, so let me show you a little bit about what I was throwing right there. I was just throwing a Berkeley Fusion worm hook with, well, kind of a little bit of a big bullet weight. This one I think is 3/16 bullet weight. Usually I like to use an 1/8 ounce, but you know, it is what it is. The water's kind of slow right now. Doesn't matter, just keeps this crawl right there on the ground. And what you're looking for is you want to find a nice sandy area with a lot of small boulders in it. A lot of the smallmouth like to chill in those too. And another thing that comes with those small boulders, crayfish. You can't see it right now, but there's quite a few crayfish. I'll probably go ahead and put some B-roll up of these big old mammoth jammas. This is smallmouth candy right here, at least during this time of year. Let's see. Right in between those weeds. Right here at the edge of that little current here. Let it drift down. Just pull it on through. Oh, maybe. That felt like a maybe. Yeah, I bet you if I punch through here, I might get some. With all these weeds down here. The one cool thing about the crawl being the lull is you can pack pretty lightly. And all I really need is a couple rage tail crawls. You can use pretty much any crawl, but I will tell you that you can find the most success with something that has a little bit of kick to their tail. And the rage crawl really performs during the summer. Those bass seem to like this the most. There is one downside, you will lose pinchers very fast, but they get the bites, and that's what we're looking for, is bites. And we're gonna hang around all these weed pockets here. That's where these bass are gonna be hanging out. Like right here, you see this kind of little junction here in between these weeds. That's where a lot of those bass are gonna sit in between some of these channels, and they're gonna wait for some prey to ambush them. And when you have a lot of weeds, a lot of sand, and a lot of small rocks and boulders, you have a lot of crayfish. And during the summer heat, we are looking for bass that are hungry. We don't want to stick around a pocket for too long. If they do not want to open their mouth, they don't want to open their mouth. There's no point in trying to entice them just off to the next spot so we can have better chances of catching some fish. Just pen her on through. You know what? Let's try the edge of these channels. So there's something ready to ambush. There it is. Ah, I missed him. Missed him. All right, there's a little fish in there. Cool deal. Let's check our crawl out. That green pumpkin and watermelon flake. Great color, great summer color. Can also use that summer crawl. All of them are great colors. Well, you got that green pumpkin or something. Look at that, right at that little cove or pocket right there. Got ourselves on a nice little smallie on this, but sitting right by that boulder up next to the bank underneath that overhang. If that's not an ideal summer spot, I don't know what it is then. And little guy on the rage crawl. Catch him of all size. Here we are. Gonna have to change my bait out here because we only got that one claw. Oh, it just got bit again. Right in front of me. Just sent it right down through the channel. Like I said, these channels are just traffic areas for bait fish. Right over here. Let's go over there because I am almost certain it's gonna have some fish. Well, this guy's just chilling out. Yeah, we got ourselves a little gar. We're looking for big fish, and this is where they're gonna be. See this nice still pocket? We have some lay down trees, a good weed line. We have shaded area. Pretty much an ideal spot for river bass. Like almost anywhere I can cast in here is probably gonna have some kind of bass, whether it be big or small. But right through here, this is the kind of stuff we're looking for. Ooh, I can just sense it. It's a matter of time right now. Oh, got him that time. Little guy. Oh, he got off. He got off. Probably should have used that extra wide gap hook. Instead, I am using a worm hook only because the rage craw is a pretty slender bait. All right, so we've just been coming down, punching these weed lines. We're heading out a little bit further, but I did want to show y'all something that I did see. And we got this rock pile. This is the type of structure that you're really looking for. I don't know how well you can see it. You know what? But that's the type of structure. We got about 3 feet of water. We have these rocks sticking out right here. A lot of those fish are going to be sitting in that lower slack right there, and a crayfish is great for pulling on through. Looks like gold. It looks like there's a lot of rocks out here in the middle. Look at this. I'm about turned to a crisp out here. Oh yes, look at that. Got one right in front of me. Didn't have it recording. But look at that, another crawl. That's a good one. That's a solid one. And he got off, but that's fine because I didn't want to get hooked. Just want to show y'all, he was right out there. You see that little boil underneath those rocks. Pretty much only 2 spots you got. Deep under rocks or shallow in the cool areas, the weed lines, pretty much just hovering right through there. You know what? Let's get another one through these rocks. And we're gonna get hung up. That's what's gonna happen. Oh, there it is. Oh shoot, my drag's not set. See what happened? I smacked that rock, and as soon as it smacked that rock, it decided it wanted it. Right there, another one. Rage craw. Yeah, we hit this nice little gravel pile here. As you see, it's a lot of sand. Not much silt or anything, not much dirt. It's just a lot of sand, shells, rocks, boulders. Look at that. Boom. Yeah, we're hitting some stuff now. Usually these slow piles, call these slow piles where there's not a huge flowing current through them. That watermelon red flake here. Especially when the sun's shining, got a lot of sparkle. I'm just gonna do it the same way, upside down, backside first to the first little, little PP head here. Then push it down until you fill that hook, and then pull it back around, and then bam. Very nice. Self a nice straight profile. If I could talk today, my goodness, sound like Porky Pig out here. Watch, I'm gonna stand on this rock, and we're gonna get annihilated right here. Ready for it? All right, we're gonna swing it right through this rock. There should be a fish hanging on the back side of that. Ooh, I don't know if that was or not. There it is. I knew he'd be on the back side of that. Oh, no way. Nice good rock bass, and he just went underneath the rock that I'm standing on right now. Rock bass, not really targeting rock bass, but we'll take them. Fun fight for the first 15 seconds, and then they flop up like a largemouth. We're getting hit. We're just not getting a good bite. There it is. What we got? It's a rock bass again. That's why we're not getting the greatest bite. Rock bass love crawdads just as much as smallmouth and largemouth. That's why we couldn't fill that one. Going right here in this slow stuff again. Wasn't recording because I'm just kind of running, gunning. But another little nice smallie right in these slow pockets. Key points. You just really have to make sure it has a lot of gravel and a lot of little rocks. It's just where they love to sit. We got ourselves a whale. Got ourselves a whale on the crawl. Wow, you hear that, drags? Just slaying out here. Come on, stay on it. Ooh. Oh, we just slayed on a chunk. The crawl is the law. What do we have? See a chunky one? Oh shoot, that's a decent one. That's a good fish. You know what? Let's walk them on in. Couple pounder right here. See him? Look at that. Yeah, we're just walking right here in this weed bank. Boom! Oh yeah. Chunky boy. Oh, he's barely hanging. Yeah, a little chunky boy. Look at that. See that sparkling rage crawl right there? Boo, yeah. So that one's probably gonna finish me off today. I mean, I do have Satan's booty sweat running all up and down my face. But hey, you guys came out here with me. You saw that we can really slay them with that rage crawl. Really good bait to be choosing this time of year. And like I said, you need to be hitting those shallow pockets in any spot where you have a lot of loose gravel and a lot of sand. That's gonna be a lot of key areas. But hey, it is hotter than hell out here. So until next time, guys, this is Zach. Keep it real.